Hello everyone. Day 9 of Nano? Lost track briefly there. It could be day 9. I think it is day 9. Yes, a Monday. Very dark Monday already. I hope everyone had a good weekend. And a better Sunday than I did. How was week 2 going for me so far? I wasn't quite sure what I was doing when I opened my document this evening. But I didn't let myself do anything else before I attacked Origin. I had The Dark Knight playing today. I didn't want any music that had anything happy or distracting in it, and this is all very moody, atmospheric music. I may listen to this for a few days actually, considering what I have in my mind about where to go. Yes, I only did one scene today. I didn't write an awful lot. I only wrote 1,714 words, which brings me to the grand total so far of 25,290. So you know what, I may be struggling a bit, I may be lagging, but I'm halfway through the word count, and I think even if you have waffle in your novel, that is something that you should be happy about at the very beginning of week 2. So yeah, I'm pleased about that. I'm not going to complain. I might be having a couple of rough days, but everyone gets over that. Whatever you call it, just a lack of inspiration, writer's block, whatever your choice of words, it always passes. It's something that I really want to write. I have this problem. I find I hit a point where I'm like, oh god, now what? I know where I want to go, but how the heck do I get there? You know? It happens to everyone. But I'll get past it. I'm confident about that. I'm optimistic, so I'm not letting it get me down. Clearly, I feel more positive than I did yesterday. That was a bad day for me. So yes, the scene I wrote today. It's late afternoon. Elsabeth is awake, but I don't. It's still in Cole's bedroom actually. As you can tell, this is all from Cole's perspective. It's all third person, past tense, and it's Cole's story. I did debate before I even started whether or not I wanted to jump perspectives, jump around point of views, but in the writing process that hasn't happened. I want to see what happened, and I've stuck with Cole's head, and I'm comfortable with that. This is a character that I'm used to, so it makes sense to stay in his head than try to completely flesh out the inner workings of so many other new or newish characters. That would have just... the novel definitely would have suffered if I tried to do that. That would have been a little bit too ambitious. So yes, Cole's in his room. He's hunting through a trunk or a chest for a black shirt for the funeral. He's having trouble finding one. He's a typical adolescent male. I've decided Cole's about 80 odd years old, so he's still very young. He'll be considered of age when he's around 140, which sounds like a lot, but that's when, in my universe, werewolves can control their change completely, and the full moon loses most of its power. It doesn't force them to transform. Anyway, he's looking through, he's hunting, he's digging. Mental image struck me as kind of amusing. Bless him. And someone knocks on his door. He breathes in and he figures out it's Elsabeth. He calls her in anyway, despite having a bad feeling about where this is going to go. She comes in and she's very... she sounds almost like a soldier, actually, a soldier at ease. She's very much like her father. She hasn't taken after Siobhan much at all now. The only thing she seemed to get from her mother were her looks. Anyway, she quickly lets it be known that there are rumours within the pack that Cole's mother is going to challenge, that's the word she uses, Gareth. Cole's quickly frustrated by this. this isn't what he needs, considering everything else that's happened. And the long and short of it is that Cole and Elsabeth have a bit of a verbal disagreement. And it basically comes down to a very tense moment where he rises to his feet, he's tossed the shirt aside, he finds it, and he comes up to stand in front of Elsabeth. He's taller than her, so he takes a little bit of satisfaction from that slightly immature moment there. And they face off, basically. She says you got off lightly. And to be honest, I think that hurt Cole. This is someone he grew up with. This is someone he always considered a friend, and he protected her the night before. He risked his own life to ensure hers was not really endangered. He covered her body with his own when they were scouting the vampire's mansion. So he's wounded by that, but he keeps it inside. And he says to himself, I should consider myself lucky that you are not Alpha then. And she says, you should. And they stand and stare at one another for a long, tense moment. It's one of those moments that could go either way. On the one hand, she could begrudgingly leave the room and let the moment go. On the other, she could swing at him and start a fight. To Cole's relief, she goes with this one. She doesn't break eye contact until the last possible moment. She's really stubborn. They're both really stubborn, that's not good. But she does leave the room. But that doesn't bode well for their relationship for the rest of the novel. I wasn't expecting Elsabeth to be that confrontational with Cole. I wasn't expecting her to be... She's quite pretentious. She's very ambitious. I'm getting the sense that she wants to be a leader. And as I said in one of my other videos, when her parents lost their places as betas after her father lost an eye, she felt, incorrectly, that wounded her chances. So she's taking it out on Cole quite a lot. I don't know, I'll have to see where that goes. I don't know where it's going. But I do like me a bit of mystery. Okay. I have quite a few new writing buddies on the novel site. If you found me through this video, I didn't realise until a couple of days ago that I had new followers. The NaNo site didn't tell me. It was very rude. It didn't tell me that new people had added me. So hello to all of you. It's very awesome. A lot of my friends are doing very, very well. I want to give a shout out, in case she ever watches this, to my friend Phoenix. She has already hit 50,000. I'm so happy for her. That's fantastic. It's kind of mind-blowing. She did that in a week. That's staggering. It's NaNoWriMo, not NaNoWriMo. But congrats, Phoenix. Good for you. Yes, I'm going to go now because I've got things to do. And I'm running out of time, as usual. I'm sorry I waffle so much in these videos. I hope I don't bore all of you. But yes, there'll be a little excerpt in the sidebar, as usual. So I hope you all enjoy that. And I will see you all tomorrow, earlier than this, since I have to work. It's Tuesday. Oh no. But yes, take care. Good luck with writing. And I will see you all tomorrow on day 10.